Life Wellness, and I am back this week with Nomo for our Friday flow. Thank you all so much for tuning again this Friday. I'm so happy to have you here. I hope you feel good from last week's session and that you are ready to get into this flow for this week. Hi, how are you all doing? Let me know where you're from. Drop in the chat where you're from. I'm in Los Angeles, California. It is 9 a.m. in the morning, and we are ready to get this flow going. We are happy that it's Friday, and we are ready to move our bodies for a restorative flow. So I am happy to have you here. So grab your mat, grab your ball of weights. If you don't have ball of weights, that's okay. If you have any type of weights or any type of resistance that you like to use in today's practice, feel more than free to do so. It's always nice to incorporate some type of strengthening into your practice if you want. It's not necessary, but it is very nice in order to just add that little bit of resistance and toning for your flow. So we're just going to be using these weights today for the practice, and I'm happy about it. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to take some deep breaths in. Inhaling our shoulders to our ears and exhaling down and around. Inhale, raising the shoulders to the ears and exhaling down and around. One more time, inhale those shoulders to the ears and hold. Take in a deep breath. Body to open up for those of us that are just waking up, just really allowing the body to loosen and open and feel good and feel free because it's Friday. Flowing with no today. I'm so happy to have y'all here. And now let's go in the opposite direction. I hope you feel good. I hope you're looking good, smelling good, all the good things for this Friday. Is what we want and what we love. Yes, opening up the back, rounding the shoulders, and just really allowing that breath to move nicely through the body. And now returning to a neutral position. Inhale your chin to your chest. And exhale, melt the heart forward. Inhale, chin to chest. And exhale, bring the heart forward. Inhale your chin to your chest, hold, round the back, lengthening in the spine and in the shoulders, and exhale, melt the heart forward. Inhale, come to a neutral position, bring the arms up and over the head, bring the head back, looking up at the sky or your ceiling, wherever you are. Take a deep breath in, breathe in some fresh oxygen. Allow these prana to move freshly through your body. In and exhale, bring your hands to heart center. And as we start this practice today, I'm going to offer you the intention that I will get through this. Whatever your this is today, whether it be right here on the mat, whatever came before this moment, and whatever may come afterwards, just know I will get through this. And as long as you allow that intention to guide you through this practice, we'll get to the end of this and you'll be accomplished and you can say, I showed myself self-care and self-love today. I will get through this. Take a deep breath in and exhale, drop the arms, release. And now meet me in a tabletop position on your mat. So tucking the toes underneath you. You have your both hands pressed into your mat. now, with our weights on, you're gonna exhale, send that leg out behind you, and just hold for 3 seconds. Take a deep breath as you hold, engaging the glutes, and exhale, return that knee down to meet the left. Exhale the left leg out, hold for 3 seconds. And be careful, because I have mine overextended and up, so just gently drop it down. You want to be parallel with your back. That's it. Just drop it just slightly. And exhale, bring that knee to meet your right. Opposite side again, send that right leg out behind you. 3 seconds, hold. And exhale down. Opposite side, send that left leg out. Engaging the glutes, and exhale down. Now this time we're going to raise our right arm, send that out in front of you, and release the left leg back, and gently exhale here. Inhale for a tiger curl, bring in the elbow to the knee, and exhale, release. Elbow to knee, and exhale as you release. Last time, inhale, curl, really bringing all that in, and exhale, release. Drop down, bring the hand down, bring the foot down, opposite side, send that left leg out, right hand out. I'm just gonna check on something really quick because I want to make sure you all can hear me. So I'm gonna lower my music. All right. So now we're here, back in our tabletop position, and let's send those glutes all the way back, untuck the toes, and come down for a child's pose. So relax your forehead into your mat. And take in 5 deep breaths here. You can extend the arms out in front of you, or you can bring them and wrap them around your body, whichever feels good for you. And just breathe into that low back. Breathe into your shoulders if you have them extended out front. And exhale, release. Tuck the toes behind you. And send those hips into the air for our first downward dog of the day. I love downward dog. It's such a great stretching and lengthening posture. So step that middle foot, that right foot to the middle of your mat. Bring the left foot to meet it. And inhale. Come all the way up. Bring the arms up and over your head. Slight back bend. And exhale, bring the hands to heart center and down by your side. Inhale, bring the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale for halfway lift. So your back is flat. So you come up slightly. You can place your hands on your shins. And exhale. Step back that left foot. Bring the right foot back to meet it. And now we're just going to hold our plank for 1 moment. Since we have on these bottle weights, we want to just help get some resistance in the calves. And these weights really help with it. So if it's possible for you, inhale, lift your right leg behind you. Beautiful. And exhale down. Inhale, lift the left leg. Inhale, lift the right leg. Beautiful. Exhale all the way down for chaturanga. Bringing the body all the way down to your mat. Inhale, lift, upward facing dog. Exhale as you tuck the toes and send those hips into the air, downward dog. One more time. Inhale as you step your right foot to the middle of your mat. Bring your left foot to meet it. Inhale as you come up, one vertebrae at a time. Bring the arms up and over your head. And exhale the hands to heart center. Remembering our intention for the day, I will get through this. And down by your side. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, go. Inhale, halfway lift. Placing those hands on your shin. And exhale, forward fold, step back. Both legs for plank. And exhale all the way down. Inhale, come through for upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes. Meet me in downward facing. Now let's step both feet into the middle of our mat. Inhale the arms up for chair pose. So you want to go back, sit the hips back as if you're sitting in the chair. If you want, you can bring the feet hip distance apart. That helps to give you more balance. You want to put all your weight in your heels as if you're sitting down. And exhale, bring the arms up, lengthen the body. And now we're going to do a little bit more balancing. So I'm going to turn towards you. We're going to bring our leg up for tree pose. And if you want to modify, just keep stand the foot. And you can have it right at your ankle, resting the heel on the inner part of your right ankle. Or you can bring it up on the shin. Or come up above the knee. There you go. Beautiful tree pose. Beautiful balancing. And you can let your arms be free. Flow in the air. And just feel good. Or you can fall out. Because that happens sometimes in life. You fall out. But you can there we go. Tree pose. And bring those hands to heart center. And down by your side. Tree pose on the opposite side. Bring the arms up. Exhale. Either kickstand. I'm going to stay in a kickstand this time. That's okay. Or you can bring it up on your shin or up above your knee. Being careful not to rest that foot on the knee, but above the knee. And let the arms flow free. Beautiful. Just feel free to move, allowing the body to do what it does, just like trees do. Blowing in the wind. And exhale. Bringing the feet down, bringing the hands to heart center, and down by your side. All right. Inhale, bring the arms up, and exhale, forward fold. We'll step back for plank, and come down on your knees, and rest those hips back for child's pose. We're moving slowly today in our practice, slowly and gently, doing what feels good in our body, listening to what our body is telling us. If you have any uncomfort or any pain, be sure to listen to that because you don't want to overextend or do something that could cause you more pain. So definitely listen to what your body is telling you. Now just coming up one vertebrae at a time. Tuck the toes, send those hips into the air, and bring the toes together to touch. Inhale, bring the right leg up into the air, and exhale as you bring that right foot all the way through. And now with your left foot, I want you to place it over to the left. So your both feet are still facing forward, and bring the arms up for crescent pose. Beautiful. Yes. So you want to have a nice juicy bend in your right knee. You want to place your weight in your heels and both feet are pressing forward. And now I like to do something called let it in and let it go. So we're gonna let go of chaos and inhale peace. Let go of fear and inhale courage. Let go hate and inhale for love. Doesn't that feel good to just let it go? I love it. Cartwheel the hands down to your mat. Step back for plank. And coming down on your knees, your chest and your chin. Chaturanga. Untucking the toes. Exhale as you lift for upward facing dog. Tuck your toes again and send those hips back into the air. Downward facing dog. Bring the toes together a touch one more time. Now we're going to send that left leg into the air and exhale as you bring it through. The right foot goes out to the right corner of your mat. Inhale the arms up, crescent pose. Engage your core here. That's going to help you to maintain your balance as you're finding your footing in this pose, because it can be a little wonky wobbly. But if you engage your core, that will help you to stand firm. So both feet are facing forward and the arms are up. And we're going to exhale fear and inhale love. Exhale chaos. Inhale peace. Exhale darkness and inhale the light, because we are the light and we're going to radiate throughout this day. Exhale as you cartwheel your hands down. Step that left foot back for plank, coming down onto your knees, your chest and your chin. Untucking the toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Tuck the toes. Meet me in downward facing dog. Beautiful. Nice juicy bend here. Rotate the hips right to left, left to right. Really allow them to open and to move, and just allowing for some movement in the back as you let your body move back and forth. Beautiful. Stepping to the middle of your mat, I like to do something called yogi squat. So separating the feet, we're gonna bring our hands together and come down into a nice squat. Let me turn towards you so you can see me. So you're on both feet and you're gonna place your elbows in between your knees and just gently push the knees apart. So come down as far as you can. Do whatever feels comfortable in your body. And just take a moment right here just to inhale a little peace as you position yourself in this posture. It's a very peaceful and humbling posture this is. It really opens up the hips, opens up the pelvis. And what I like to do is I like to extend my right leg out for a side squat. So bringing your right leg out to the side and then placing your weight over to the left. And that really helps to lengthen and elongate the body. And if it's comfortable for you, bring your right arm up and over your head as we go for a low triangle pose. Really allowing the body to lengthen and open. You can lift your heart and your chest up to the sky. And take in a deep breath here. Bringing your left hand down on your mat to help you maintain your balance. And exhale, bring the right hand down. And now just switching the weight over to the left side, stay low. Keeping those feet facing forward. Beautiful. Allowing the left side of the body to elongate. And if it's comfortable for you, bringing that left arm up and over your head for a low triangle pose. Lifting the chin and the chest towards the sky, really feeling that lengthening in the body. Take in a deep inhale here. And exhale, return to center for yogi squat one more time. Keeping those legs pressed apart. using your elbows to bring the knees apart. And inhale, drop your hands down. And now we're going to do a wide leg forward fold. So dropping the head and dropping both hands in front of you. I want you to keep your left hand down on your mat and bring your right arm up and over your head. Look up to the sky, up the shoulder, finding lengthening in the neck, lengthening our backs. Knees are soft. And exhale, bring that right hand down to your mat. Bringing the left arm up and over the head. We always want to do the same thing on both sides for balance. Turning that head up towards the sky as you open the shoulder, opening up the chest, finding lengthening in the body. And exhale, bring the arms down, both hands down. Take a deep breath here as you just drop the head, letting go. Letting go of any tension, letting go of any frustration, just being right here in your body, flowing, allowing the breath to move. Inhale, coming all the way up, bring the arms out to both sides. And now we're going to turn our feet out and we're going to go into our goddess pose. See that transition? That was a nice transition, wasn't it? I love a good transition. Goddess pose, my favorite. So now you want to come down into a squat. You can lift the toes up off of your mat, well, lift the heels up off of your mat, or you can bring them down, whichever feels good in your body. So lift and exhale down. Lifting up the heels and exhale down. This is really good with the ball of weights. Lift and exhale down. And if it's comfortable, let the arms go. Once again, we're being free over here. Just like the trees are moving, allowing movement to flow in and through and out of our bodies. Really bringing in that energy, really bringing in and just cultivating goodness, divine energy, goddess energy, love for ourselves and each other. And coming all the way up, slight back bend, bring the hands to heart center. Turn your feet back forward and just invite in a little hop. Hops are good. And exhale, bring the hands down for Tadasana. And take a breath here. That was a lot of movement, but it felt really good to move the body in new ways. And that's one of the things that I like about yoga. It encourages you to challenge your body and to move in new ways that you didn't think that you could, which feels amazing. So let's inhale, bring the arms up, and exhale as we forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, bringing those hands to our shins, and exhale, forward fold. Come all the way down onto your knees. Tuck the toes behind you. And I'll turn this way so you can really see me. I like to do this pose. This is Hero's pose. It's one of my favorites. So in this one, you're lengthening and opening up the toes. Not very often do we get to stretch our toes, but when you have the toes tucked behind you and you sit your glutes back on the heels, when you press that weight down on your heels, you're really opening and lengthening the toes. It may feel a little uncomfortable. If it does, just come up on your hands and tap out the feet. That feels so good after they stretch. So tuck the toes, come back on your heels, bring your hands to your heart. Remember your intention. If it gets uncomfortable in the toes, just come up on your hands and tap it out. It's one of my favorite poses to do. These toes, it's like when you bump your toe, it's like it shatters your whole body. Like they have so much power, but yet we don't give them enough love. So this posture is like giving your toes a nice little stretch and massage. And they like that. Trust me, they do. because this pose gets easier after a while. Coming up on the hands, tap it out. And now just coming into a seated position, bring the legs out in front of you. And now we're gonna do one of my favorites, especially with these bala weights today, boat pose. So this is gonna be some strengthening in the thighs and in the legs. So inhale, bring the feet up. Extend out the arms, engage the core. 5 deep breaths here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower the feet down. Exhale. Hug those knees into the chest. Rotate the neck. Take in a few deep breaths here. And go in the opposite direction as you rotate the neck. And return to a neutral position. Relax the knees. Inhale, bring the feet up one more time. Boat pose. Extend them out as far as you can. If you can go straight. Woo. You feel that. Feel that in your thighs, your hips. And exhale, return. 2 more breaths. And bring the feet down. Beautiful. I hope that felt good in your body. That really teaches you core strength, engaging your core, holding your back up straight, but definitely always doing what feels comfortable in your body. Now bringing the feet hip distance apart. I want you to bring your arms out, and we're gonna exhale, bring the back all the way down. Lower down. Perfect. We're gonna do a few bridge poses here, so making sure that you can touch your heels to your fingertips. Inhale as you lift the hips into the air. And exhale down. Inhale as you lift the hips into the air. And exhale down. 2 more times. Inhale, lift the pelvis, lift the hips. Engaging the glutes, pressing your heels into your mat. And exhale, bring the body down. 1 more time. Inhale as you lift, hold it. Really engage those glutes, pressing those heels into the mat. And exhale, release the body down. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug and just massage your back into the mat. Going in rounded positions. So just rounding the back onto the mat. Really opening. Now going in the opposite direction. And now I want to do one of my all-time favorite poses, which is Happy Baby. So you're going to extend the feet up into the air. Wrap the hands around the feet. And just allow yourself to rock back and forth. Like a happy baby. Babies do this all the time. And I feel like adults should do this too, at least 1 time a day. Just to allow you to reconnect with your inner child, your inner baby. But what I love about this is it really opens up the hips, opens up the pelvis, and it allows you to press your back into your mat so you really feel a nice massage. And because your thighs are resting on your abdomen, you're actually massaging your organs as you do this as well. So this is a great posture to do in the morning. Perfect to be a happy baby before you start your day. Now returning those knees into the chest. I want you to send both feet down on your mat, your legs and your feet. And now we're gonna bring that right foot just back up, grabbing onto the big toe. Bringing your right leg into the chest as we lengthen our calf muscles, stretching out the legs, really feeling that opening in the back of the thigh, pulling, gently pulling that leg, that right leg towards you. And exhale, bring that right leg down to the mat, send the left grabbing onto your left toe with your peace fingers. And if it's comfortable for you, you can actually press your pelvis down into the mat to help you gain some stability. So just bring that left leg into the chest as you lengthen. You really feel the lengthening in the back of the thigh, allowing it to open. This is really great for those of us that are sitting a lot, especially since we've been at home, working from home. If you're always sitting, this is really allowing you to stretch those muscles from being constricted sitting in a chair, so you can find really good lengthening in this posture. And exhale, bring that left leg down to meet the right. Now I want you to bring both of your feet together so the bottoms of your feet are touching. And you're going to just bring those heels up to your pelvis as much as you can. And this is one of my favorite poses, recline bound angle pose. And this I like because it's also really opening up the hips, opening up the pelvis. But this also adds a nice stretch into those thigh muscles. And if you want, feel free to give yourself a massage here, rubbing your thighs. You can also rub your belly in circular motions. This is a very surrendering posture. Just really helps you to relax and just open and allow the body to come to comfort and come to stillness. Beautiful. And if it's possible for you, just go ahead and extend those feet out, bringing the right foot to the right corner of your mat, the left foot to the left corner of your mat, as we finish for our final pose of Savasana. Being grateful for this moment, this Friday, this day of practice, a gentle and restorative flow that really has allowed us to connect with our body, to connect with our strength, to connect with a sense of, I will get through this. Allowing the body to come to neutral, to come to pause before jumping into a day filled with all the things that come at us 1,000,000 miles a second. We cultivate this time of practice to just allow ourselves to be at ease. To take a deep breath, to know that we matter, to know that we are alive, inviting this sense of awareness into the body, into the mind, helps to regenerate our thoughts, helps us to cultivate healthier intention for our lives, and ultimately helps us to live healthier, more fulfilling lives that we love. I'm thankful for you today. I'm thankful for this community. You are a beautiful people who deserve beautiful things. Thank you for your practice. And remember and know that you will get through this. And so it is.